I'm a biker, true and proud, ride an iron horse that's free and wild. A biker, true and proud, admitting I'm scared is not allowed. I may not look so mean and tough, but let me tell you, sir, I'm no powder puff. What it takes to ride, well, I got the stuff. I got what it takes to ride. Got what it takes to ride. Got what it takes to
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of It's Never Too Late, where we believe it's never too late to start something new, have some fun, or to follow your dreams. This episode is the start of something new for us. You want to tell them what we're doing?
Yeah, we're going to get on the road. We promised you we'd take you on the road, and that's what we're about to do. So there's a lot of prep work that has to go into that. The bikes have to be ready. You have to have protective clothing and all your protective gear. The electronics have to work properly. So there's a lot of little details that go into preparing for a motorcycle trip.
And we're doing this when the weather's very cold because we're leaving for the first time from central New York instead of Long Island. It's a bit colder up here, and they actually have predicted snow off and on for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're heading to warmer weather.
Yeah, but you have to get out of the colder weather to get there. So it always depends on the weather with motorcycling as best you can. And
it's always an adventure.
It's always an adventure. So here we go.
I can't believe we're packing for a motorcycle trip and there's snow on the ground. Oh, it's really snowing, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll be gone by the time we leave.
And your mouth for God's ears.
It does snow up here in April sometime. Yeah. But it melted all the ice that we had.
Yeah. Where are you going?
I want to go see the waterfall.
All right, we'll
check
go see
the mail,
waterfall.
too.
We'll check the mail. Let's see what the stream is looking like this morning after all the rain.
Man, this was making a racket last night. Well, we did load up the cart, so.
We did. We tried to keep that cart loaded up with wood with tarp over it.
Because it's closer than the woodshed.
Which is over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, get that fire going. Uber! Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Ah, my man.
Yeah. My wife is a little cold, so. Anyway, you're a little cold today, so I'll make you a fire.
Thank you, honey.
No problem.
There we go, a nice roaring fire. Warm me up. Oh, it looks nice. Feels
Things
good.
we do to make our wives happy.
I tell ya.
It looks
like our TV show.
Nice fire. Look at the smile on her face.
Keep me warm. Part of getting ready for a bike trip is to get the bikes out of the garage and start it again after a long cold winter upstate. So here we are. I got my bike here, warming up, and it's such a gorgeous day. In March upstate, we decided we're going to take a little ride first before we head over to the mechanics and have our bikes checked out. See you on the road. A 15-mile ride. Got our, I said sea legs, you said riding legs.
Yep.
Getting our riding legs back. Got to do that every spring, especially after a long winter. All right. Oh, gorgeous day. We each take turns taking our bike to the mechanic while the other one follows with the car. And we're really fortunate that we have such a beautiful view when we ride there. Good ride?
$100 to clean is really cheap.
You got that right, pressing that part.
Well, we took the Harley and my Honda to the mechanic to have some maintenance done before our long trip, and then we got the news.
Oh, yeah. Well, Holly needs a drive belt. Probably should have changed that around 60,000 miles, but we had 73,000 miles. I said, go over the whole bike. We're going to do about 3,000 or 4,000 miles, so it has to be roadworthy.
Yeah, and he said it's not even roadworthy to ride it home.
Which was only about 12 miles.
Right. So now we have an issue here because he couldn't get the parts in time for our trip because everything's kind of backlogged these days. So now what do we do? It's going to cost a lot of money to fix a bike, and we're not going to get the parts in time. So what did we decide?
The Indian. We had an Indian in storage for about 17 years.
17 years.
I bought this bike for an investment. Hopefully it would go up in value because it was the last Gilroy Indian, and it's a 2003. I worked on that bike.
Well, for 2 days because it had never been started.
Well, I found everything, honey.
Okay.
It was a little challenging to get the battery because I needed the proper cranking amps, and I had to have the positive on the right side, and everything had the positive on the left side.
Ay, ay,
The
ay.
ones that had the positive on the right side were not enough cranking amps. So
Let me
lo and
see.
behold, after a long search,
Oh,
I found
you
me a
got the
diehard.
battery. All
Not
right.
to take nothing away from Bruce Willis, but we got synthetic Mobil 1 1550 oil, and we should be good to go. I got a bunch of bolts and stuff for the sissy bar.
And you
Waiting for the bags to come, so I'll have the bags, I'll have the sissy bar, and on the sissy bar I put that big bag I have, and that should take care of everything.
All right.
All
Sounds
right.
great.
So we're on our way.
So what's going on here with the Indian to get it roadworthy here?
I'm about to change all the fluids.
Okay.
Isn't that shiny? Look how good
I'll
it's
tell you,
shined
you
up.
did a great job. All right, we found out one of the gas hoses is too short. So he's got to replace it.
Okay, good.
So we're good. Got the hose replaced. You look so cute.
And while he was working on that, he also you have to customize it because you need for a long trip, like he needs a phone holder for the GPS. He needs a sissy bar for it so he can put his bag on there. So there were things that we had to order.
All right, look at that. We're going to get a sissy bar on there. And that is what is going to hold his luggage.
I need a spacer in here though.
Okay. We are now giving it a little gas so we can start it up for the first time ever. Keep your fingers crossed, everybody. All right, Petcock is right. Here it is, a moment of truth. Will she start?
He worked on that bike. He ordered the parts. He worked on that bike for 2 days to try to get it started.
Well, I had to get a new battery, change the oil, because I don't know, the oil was new, but it was just sitting there for 17 years. So I put fresh oil in it. A couple of gas lines had to be adjusted.
And then I get the news that the paperwork we had, or the paperwork we needed to register it and to get a plate for it, was going to take several weeks. Yeah, if not months.
8 weeks.
I know, you're going to need a bike.
Yeah, I need something to ride now.
Yeah.
It's riding.
I know you worked hard and you ordered saddlebags for this, but we can't do it, so.
Well, it's God's will. That's God's will. You know? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to ride this one yet.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were going to be more upset. So, all right. So let's go over to the mechanic and see what kind of work the Harley needs.
All right.
All right. Let's go. Here's our options. We can fix the old bike, and put a lot of money into that, but I don't know how many more miles we're going to get out of it. And because of the delay now in getting parts, we'll hopefully get the parts in time.
We're on a time crunch.
We're on a time crunch.
But he's got a bike here. It's a Honda Goldwing that he's selling, and it might be a better option to go and do that. A customer's bike?
No, it's mine.
It's yours.
Yeah, 7,500. She's yours. There's your touring sedan right there. This would be a ticket, fog lights, because there's no one, and it's in such good shape, you know.
Yeah, another option. Something else to think about.
I know. Do you want to try it out?
But if this is something you're interested in, you can take it down the road.
Up to you.
He's thinking. I hear
He's
ticking
thinking.
noises. I hear ticking
Smoke's
noises.
coming out of his ears.
Well, it would be...
It does look damn good on it, I'll tell you.
Ah.
So now what we got to do is go feed me, all right? Maybe stop at the bank, see if we get financing for it in the interim of, because then we'll sell the other bike and back and forth. We got a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah, we need to sell the old bikes, and then we have to fix the title situation with the Indian, which is going to take a few months with everything so delayed with DMV. Anyone else working with DMV? It's a lot of fun right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we gotta take care of that. But this may be the option: is to get a loan and take the Honda Goldwing.
I just took it for a ride. The ride's real nice. It's a Goldwing.
Taxi cab yellow. So there
Needs
we
some
are.
pinstriping though.
There we are. We'll let you know. We're going to go to the bank now.
All right, so we just came out of the bank. We'll see if we get a loan. Because of the time constraint, the loan is probably the quickest thing to do, and the Honda is ready to go.
Yeah, so we may, depending on what the estimate is, we may fix the Harley and then sell it later, or we may just leave it the way it is and sell it later. We'll see, but we're waiting to find out now. We just applied for a loan, an unsecured loan, and we'll see if we get it.
Now we got to go eat.
Now I didn't feed him. He's
I
hungry.
didn't eat yet.
He's still hungry. He can't think
hungry.
He can't think on an
I wanna
empty
eat.
stomach. So
Can we eat now?
we got to make the decision.
Okay.
We're gonna eat. I promise.
All right, bye.
Bye. So, I bet you're all wondering, did we get the loan? I bet you're all wondering, which bike is he going to take? Is he going to fix up the Harley and take that one? Is it parts going to come in time? That's the big consideration. Are parts going to come in time?
Time is of the essence.
Time is of the essence in this
We
decision.
don't know.
Yes, we do
What
know.
should we do?
Yes, we do know. We found
Well,
out.
the loan came through.
The loan came through,
I
so
guess that answered our question.
there we go.
We'll buy the Honda Goldwing.
And we are also going to fix up the Harley, and then we're going to sell that when we get back. So if anybody wants a bike out there, come let us know. Leave us a little message on our page. See you on the road. Look at this sharp new bike. Well, it's new to us. Taxi cab yellow. They are going to see you coming. Here he comes. Here he comes. Whee! We are out on our first ride together with his new bike. And we're adding a little, all the bells and whistles to it. This is the holder for his cell phone. GPS.
Show you how it works.
There you go.
Beautiful. That was good right there.
That.
And here we already got the wire. So I can listen to whatever I want. I got my volume at the bottom here. Okay, that's good.
All right, so let's see what's in this box you just got from
We got the
FedEx.
luggage rack to the back of the tour pack.
Oh, nice. Let me see.
Huh?
Let me see.
Well, let me take the plastic off. So that'll go right on the back of the tour pack. You see it's got some hardware in here. Yep.
Does it?
Got all the mounting bushings and screws and everything.
All right, so I guess I know where you're going to be for the next half hour.
Yep.
And then we got to pack. So come back soon, because we got to pack.
Pack. Yes.
Pack.
Yes, we get ready to pack.
All right.
Bye.
Today we're going to show you how you pack for a motorcycle trip. It's very, very different from packing for a car trip. With a car, you can throw everything in the car. If you I might need these boots. I might want that pocketbook instead, 5 pairs of shoes. Can't do that on a bike trip, right?
You have to have rain gear. There's essentials that you must have. Tools. You never know what's going to happen. You need a rain waterproof bag.
Okay, so that's the first thing. This is specially made for motorcycles. It's waterproof, and you pack everything in here. If it doesn't fit in here and in your saddlebag,
It doesn't go.
it doesn't go. No bathrobes, no fuzzy slippers.
No blow dryer.
Yeah, he'll tell you. So every inch has to be accounted for. So you really have to think. It takes a long time to pack for a bike trip because and this will get tightened like that, and it will get bungeed to my back seat onto the sissy bar. So when all was said and done, I couldn't fit a bunch of t-shirts, but that's okay because the last thing you need on a bike trip is t-shirts because you're always picking them up along the way. And one of our little secrets is when you're getting ready to come home is you can mail your laundry back.
And this is how it all comes together. Lots of bungees. Packing for a bike trip. We're going to show you the first time I packed for a motorcycle trip. This is the actual saddlebag that was attached. See the nice fringe and everything. He loves fringe. And if you open up, you can see that was my entire suitcase for our 3-day camping trip. That's what I had to pack in. And I did, because he told me if I didn't get
If it doesn't fit, it doesn't go.
or I don't go. So this is how the song came about, which is called Packin' for a Back Trip. I learned really fast about packing a bike from my tough, no-nonsense man. He broke me in from the get-go to take as little as I can. The first rally I was a passenger on a tiny cushion I was sitting. He said, your luggage is just one saddlebag. I said, you've got to be friggin' kidding. I soon found out that taking less is more challenging by far than grabbing my entire world and throwing it in my car. He said, live without the bathrobe, your pillow, and those shoes. And for God's sakes, ditch the blow dryer, or you can walk. You choose. Gee, he's tough. I was packing for a bike trip, and I couldn't take much stuff. He was giving me one saddlebag, and that would have to be enough. I strategically placed stuff in that bag, and when packing was completed, if it didn't fit, it didn't go, and he told me I didn't need it. Packing that trip took hours, but with kickstands up that morn, I had left behind my bathrobe. He would have to keep me warm. My fuzzy slippers couldn't go, my electric toothbrush either. No room for pocketbooks or coats, or my portable laptop either. I relented on the blow dryer, and my hair would look a fright. But I stood firm on my scrunchy pillow, which he bungeed to the headlight. I was packing for a bike trip, and I couldn't take much stuff. He was giving me one saddlebag, and that would have to be enough. I didn't know it at that time, but by lightning, my lord, I was packing for a brand new life, a life upon the road. It is time again, I gotta pack for a motorcycle trip. I know by now how it's gotta be, down and dirty, bare and stripped. Shirts will get along the way, just take jeans and leave the rest. Duct tape, tools, and zip ties, nothing more and nothing less. long, long trip. Not sure where I'm going yet. Just packing what's important, and the rest I can forget. I trust I'm given whatever I need. When light I keep my load. I know that God provides the rest when I ride along the road. As I ride along the road. As I ride along the road.
So my bike was ready, the new tire is on it, but it's a little bit of rain today, so we had a choice. Could have picked it up today in the rain or tomorrow when it may snow.
You look a little wet.
It wasn't bad, thank goodness it was close, but yeah, it was a little wet riding. With a new tire, got to be really, really careful. But anyway, I'm here with the bike. Tomorrow, we can't leave tomorrow because of the weather, so it always depends on the weather with bike trips, so hopefully Saturday we'll be moving. We'll be on the road.
We just got back from getting Maureen's bike with her new tire, and we found a box on the table.
Uh-huh.
What's in here?
Yeah, he
boy,
knows
I love
already.
getting gifts.
He opened it 2 minutes ago.
All right, that's my inserts for my saddlebags.
So now he's got 2 more bags to pack for the trip.
We're
Oh,
ready.
how exciting.
Pack the bags,
And they're
throw
the,
them in the bike, we're on the way.
they're the same shape as
Ta-da.
the saddlebags. Look at
Look
that.
at that. Yeah,
Nice.
the hooks on them and everything. Very good. Okay. I don't know if this is for the side. Oh, this might be for the tour pack.
Oh, that looks like it's for the tour pack.
Maybe.
Yeah.
See? Yep.
That's for the tour pack.
That's for the tour pack.
So that's what he's going to pack his stuff in, as opposed to my nice big red bag.
And that looks like the same shape as the tour pack.
It does. That
Look at
must be the
that.
tour pack.
Want to see how big this thing is?
Yeah. Let's see how much
Oh,
space you're
yeah.
going to have in there. Oh, okay. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, until you put a shirt in there.
You got 2 saddlebags. And you have a back seat. You can bungee something to the back seat.
Well, I got that big bag too.
Right.
Ah, I got that luggage rack I just put on today.
Oh, gosh,
Yeah.
he's going to be loaded down. All right.
All right.
There we
You
go.
can take plenty of stuff.
Here is the luggage rack that he put on. And then the bag that he got today fits inside that tour pack.
Yep.
So he pops right in there. And that's his luggage. And then he can put another bag on top. Yeah. There we go.
Perfect size.
So it takes a lot of customizing when you're taking a long trip. So here are some of the gadgets he's put on his phone now. We've got the phone holder, this thing,
This is here.
right? You grab it, puts the
Let's
phone in
see,
there.
And that's for the radio. When I play music for the
Gotta
phone.
go through, look at this, see he's got like a whole dashboard here.
And then I have to
He's
add
putting wires in here.
either a USB plug or a 12-volt adapter.
And that's gonna be so you can charge your phone while you're riding.
Yep.
So that if he's using the GPS, it stays on the whole time we're riding.
Right.
Okay. All right, one of the things we have to do to prep for this trip is to do a little spring cleaning before we leave. And of course that entails buying a brand new, what is that thing called? A tree trimmer? What is it? What is it?
It's a pole saw.
A pole saw, right, a pole saw, so he can trim the trees. And let me go back here and I'll show you what he's been doing. He's been cutting down all the apple trees just to get way overgrown. So in the middle of doing all this, we have this little ruffed grouse that hangs out on the property. He's been named Fred. And he follows us wherever we are. He's usually on the other side of the driveway, but when Curtis started working here, he just kept hanging out. And whenever he'd move, Fred would follow him. He's not really our pet, but he keeps hanging around us. See, he just like flops down and wants to talk. He was singing before.
Yeah, Freddie? Talk to me. Come on. What? What else you got? Huh? What? Oh, is that better?
You couldn't possibly get any closer. We start to walk, you get off the boulder and you're following us. What is this? You're so cute. What? Look at this. Ah! Jeez. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It was a heck of a day. It was a long day.
Things worked out well, though.
Thank you, God. We always get divine intervention. And so now we are a 2 Honda family. Whoops, I'm sorry.
She likes chopping my head off.
Like that? Like that?
Yeah, she's very funny. That's why I don't let her hold the camera normally. But anyway, I have a gold ring now.
Yeah, so we are ready to go on schedule next week. So we're really excited. Anyway, just thought we'd fill you in, and there's more to come. Stay tuned. Bye.
There was a dream, such a dream, just a staring at me. The stage on which I will be singing my songs. Yes, I know.